and down at the 28. Now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. The drive, Stevenson, and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 30. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week: 12 carries, 65 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. And almost
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his 3rd season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, here's Perine. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. The numbers for Perine in last week's game: 16 carries, 53 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front and create nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for it.
Slate today of Saturday games, but we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure. Back home, and Grandma's puttered out of the house. Grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Off play action. Jones. Open man down the field is Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that one results in 35 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Patriots at 11-3 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now Jones on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.